So this week I kept working on the pixel art and made a background for our game, and I also made the whole floor sprite. So I duplicated the ground tile and then elevated it and then filled in the bottom with the dark brown dirt color. So now we have a background and a floor for our game. And then I also made a couple homework assignments, which are going to be the things that you're going to either like collect or avoid. So those are going to be things falling from the sky. So that's the extent of the art.
Okay, so what we have currently is the play game screen. Um, and when you hit play, you get an enemy rendered, and then the player pops up. Right now, the player moves in back and forth. However, the enemies are only supposed to move towards the player in one direction. We haven't handled collision handling yet, but when we do, we plan to have the enemy, if it comes in contact with the player, diminish the player's GPA points, which would be rendered here, and have the enemy disappear. Either way, if the enemy were to move all the way to the end of the screen, we're glad that it stays within its bounds, but we're going to make sure to get rid of it entirely in the coming week.
So this is what our game currently looks like. We can either exit the game right now or play the game. So let's see what happens when we enter the play screen. So a ready sign pops up and then the player will appear on the screen. So the objective of the game is for the player to shoot down homework assignments. And right now, since we're testing collision with the homework assignments and the bullets, I've just assigned the player texture onto the bullets and the assignments. But yeah, that's currently our progress.
Week I worked on the pause screen. Essentially, all I did was copy the start screen HPP and CPP files and then kind of customize it to fit what we wanted, which was basically just having, as you can see, just having the M resume game and the M exit game and the M cursor textures. We also had to change the selected mode function so that it would correctly register having two options versus having three options in the start screen. So the math is a little different, and I'll show that here uh, in this change selected mode. So this changed from 1 to 0. But basically, it allows us to pause the game by pressing P in the play screen. Uh, Everything's done in the CVP manner. So if we're in the play screen and we click P, it goes to pause. In the pause screen, if we click down, if we return and the selected mode is 0, that should be the resume game. So it goes back to play, and if it's in 1, it means that we're going back to the start menu. So to show all this, okay, let's go. We have like a physics warning, but it shouldn't matter. So we start the game, music stops, it plays. We go left and right. If I click P, it pauses, and I can go up and down. Resume game comes back to here. Pause again. I go to exit game. It'll take us to the start screen. So yeah.